Welcome to this explainer. Today, we are unpacking a highly contrarian financial philosophy that challenges, well, basically everything we've ever been taught about building wealth. Drawing directly from a fascinating interview with Robert Kiyosaki, we're going to put together a guide focusing on two incredibly controversial ideas from his framework, exactly why the traditional act of saving money is totally obsolete, and how the ultra-wealthy are actively using massive debt to build their fortunes.
Okay, let's just jump right into this incredibly jarring premise, straight from the source. Savers are losers, and cash is trash. I mean, wow. It's a statement designed to completely shock the system, right? We're taught from day one that putting pennies in a piggy bank is the ultimate virtue. But this analysis argues that under our current economic mechanics, hoarding cash isn't just inefficient, it is mathematically a guaranteed losing game. So naturally, this brings up a pretty huge question. If the old rules of saving are entirely broken, what exactly is the alternative strategy? Like if hoarding cash isn't how the top 1% are getting ahead, what are the precise mechanics they're using to scale their wealth instead? To answer that, the source material gives us a roadmap, but it starts with fundamentally unlearning what we think we know about money.
To kick off this guide, the source argues we've got to rigorously check the expiration date on our ingrained ideas about success. Think about it like this. You wouldn't chug a carton of milk without checking the date to see if it's spoiled, right? Well, this philosophy suggests we need to apply that exact same scrutiny to our brains. We're operating on financial information that might have been great 50 years ago, but is fundamentally expired in today's economy.
Just think about the classic American dream for a second. Go to school, get a steady job, save your money, frantically try to get out of debt, and blindly throw your cash into the stock market for the long haul. We all know the drill. But the source contends that because the rules of money have entirely shifted, executing these exact steps is actually what keeps the middle class trapped in a cage of financial stagnation.
To really wrap our heads around why the traditional advice of saving is obsolete, we have to rewind to a massive historical pivot. Back in 1971, President Nixon took the U.S. off the gold standard. In that exact moment, the fundamental nature of money changed forever. Money literally became debt. Because it was no longer backed by a hard physical asset like gold, governments gained the ability to print trillions of dollars out of thin air. And that relentless money printing, it drives massive inflation, completely changing the financial playing field.
What that does is create a vicious mechanical cycle that severely punishes anyone holding on to cash. Step 1, the government prints trillions of dollars. Step 2, that massive flood of currency causes inflation to spike, which inevitably drives up taxes. And Step 3, the everyday folks who diligently save their money get completely crushed. Their cash just buys less and less over time. This is the core mathematical reason this framework insists that saving money in a high inflation environment is a guaranteed loss of